welcome back. My name is Sarah and today I am going to show you video 3 in Google Classroom 101. Today we're going to be creating a digital assignment for Google Classroom using Google Slides. This is the assignment we're going to be creating right here. It is a food chain where students will label each picture of the food chain. So we're going to start by going to our drive and selecting new and creating a new Google Slides. Okay, we are going to change the size of our slide to an 8.5 by 11. That way, for some reason, if you ever have to print the assignment out for a student to do on paper, you have that option. So we go up to File and go down to Page Setup. Whoop, where's that? Page Setup. We go click here and go to Custom, and we want 8.5 by 11. For these purposes, depending on what you're doing, I usually like 11 by 8.5, because that way it gives it more of a slide type look and it's a little bit bigger for kids to work with. I like a blank canvas, so I end up clicking and deleting the text boxes. And the first thing I want to do this presentation is I want to name it, and I want to use the word background in the title, and in a little bit here we'll see why. So food chain background. Okay. Now I want to add everything here that I do not want my students to be able to adjust or change. So I'm going to insert an image, because if you look back here I have my food chain image. The only thing my kids can move on here is the text boxes that they can type in. Nothing else can move. So I'm going back to my slides, my blank one. I'm going to insert image, and I have this image on my drive. Where is it? This is a different one, right here. And we're going to insert. Okay. I'm going to resize my image here a little bit. And I'm going to add my title, insert, word art, food chain. Click off of it. Put that up here, change my font, change my color. Might want to make it a little bit smaller. Actually, I want it in all caps. You're going to want to be a little bit bigger too. All right, so from here, I'm going to add directions. So insert text box, bring that over here, change my font, change my font size, and look at the food chain below. Below. Label each of the, I'll just say each picture. Label each picture. I might make that a little bit bigger, like the 25. Let's do 22. There we go. Resize that a little bit smaller. Okay. You can have a spot for students to put their names in it. When I put this in Google Classroom, I set it so that it makes a copy for everyone, and all the kids' names will end up being on the copy. And when they turn it in, you should be able to know whose is who. But if you really wanted a name, we could do insert word art name. Fill in black. And we can make that a little bit smaller. Okay. All right. And then now if you look here, I had a word bank. So we're going to insert a word bank. This is for students to choose from. You don't have to do word bank if you didn't want to. I just liked having one for spelling purposes. And our words from the word bank: first level consumer, third level consumer, producer, origin of energy, and second level consumer. Okay, I'm going to make that stand out by bolding and underlining. All right, I think we're going to make these a little bit bigger. Resizing. Okay, so there's my word bank. Now I want to add the part. Oh, you know what? I really want a box around it. It really makes it a nice clean look when you have a border. So I'm going to insert shape. I'm going to do just a square. I'm going to put this right here over my whole picture. Okay. And I'll try and make it as even as possible. That's good enough. I'm going to make my fill color transparent. I'm going to make my line black, and I'm actually going to increase the line size by clicking here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to order it and send it. I send it backward and I send it back. One of them puts them all the way to the back. So that way I can now click on my front items again. Okay. Now I need the little, these guys right here, the little labels. So we're going to insert a shape. Yeah, I'm going to resize him. Okay, change the fill. Keeping the line black. I'm going to make the line a little bit thicker, and I'm going to make it, this changes the style of the line. There we go. So one there, I'm going to copy and paste. Oh, I'm going to paste it. There we go. No, yeah, paste. And I'm just going to move it by each organism. Paste. 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 And the sun. So it's an organism. All right. So now I have what I want my activity to look like. So now that this is all set, I'm going to hit File, and I'm going to download it as a JPEG, okay, for the current slide. So clicking there, and it will download it. Okay. If I open this, there's my JPEG. Guess what? It's a picture now, which is awesome. Now we're going to go and we're going to create File, and we're going to create a new document. So new presentation. We're going to label this one whatever your other one was, but without the background. So food chain. Same thing as before. We're going to change our size to page setup, 8.5 by 11 or 11 by 8.5, 11 by 8.5. Click apply. Deleting my text boxes for a blank screen. I don't need themes. And I'm now going to take that image and I'm going to make it the background. So you're going to click on background. You can click here, or you can click, I think it's, slide, change background. You're going to click choose image, and you're going to find it on your drive. So I left mine in my downloads. So here it is right here. And click done. And now the kiddos can click on nothing. Now what I want to do is I want to add my text boxes so the students can type in their answers. So I'm going to add a text box right here. And I like to type in text so the students can see that's where they go, or where the words go. Now I'm going to align this center, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, but not too much because the students need to be able to type those in. And then I'm going to copy and paste for each slide, or not each slide, each box. Now, if for some reason a student deletes a text box, just make sure you show them how to add a text box, which is basically what we just did. And they can just add a text box to whatever spot was missed. Now, their name is going to need one as well. So clicking add a text box, I'm just going to put it right here and type in text and make it a little bit bigger. There you go. Okay, so now the students can change, all they can change are the parts that say text. So now I'm going to take this activity and I'm going to add it to my Google Classroom. So I'm going to go to my Google, or go to Google and go to Drive, or I can, the waffle and Classroom. I'm going to go to my Science, go to Classwork. And see, I had food chains and food webs that we had added earlier in the previous video. We're going to hit create an assignment, label it food chain slides, or slide. All right, fill out the, nope. Label each picture in the food chain. Use the word bank to help you. All right, we're gonna make it 10 points. We're gonna make the due date the 10th. Topic, we're gonna have food chains and food webs. And now we're gonna add it with Google Drive. And lucky us, we just did this today, so our most recent is right here. Do not select the one that says background. Select the one that does that doesn't say it. We're gonna add it. And the key thing is here is students need to make a copy for each student. And we go ahead and click assign. Okay. Now it's in here. You can view the assignment. It's assigned to one student. And it's right here for them to complete. There you go. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to go ahead and click the subscribe button. And I hope you guys have a great day.